Okay, good evening, everyone. We are all in here in another night of Mayo 1. So, in other country, we could say it's morning, and on the other side of the world, it's afternoon. So, we are international, we are worldwide in Mega World Mayo 1, and welcome everyone for coming in. Before I start, I would like, of course, to acknowledge our VP and Managing Director, no other than Ma'am Maria Victoria Acosta. Siyempre, one of the most influential women na-awardan before. And as to proceed, we also have our Territory Head Vice President, Pam Asperilla. Thank you for coming in for tonight. So, of course, I would like to welcome no other than one of our country manager in GCC, no other than Mr. Reza Binghai. Would you mind to say hi, Mr. Reza Binghai, please?
Hello everyone, how are you? Good morning, good noon, and good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world we are at the moment. Welcome po to Mega World Mia One
Yeah.
segment of our weekly live show, right? Are we live?
Mm. Of
I'm
course,
not
we are
sure.
live. Yeah.
Ayan, welcome. Thank you, Julius, for being with me
Okay.
today. Hopefully, okay naman po lahat tayo sa buong mundo. Thank
Yeah.
you for being with us today.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Reza, for coming in. I know a fact that it's too early in USA right now, and in spite of business and hassle in the midst of pandemic, you still managed to go with us. Thank you po. Our assistant country manager of Georgia territory, no other than Kenji Dasa, one of our youngest ACM in our team. And we also have Ma'am Cecile for our Qatar territory, one of our country manager. And thank you for coming in, of course, with Sir Ona and Jaisal, together with one of the guys that I will introduce later on. And tonight we will be having an awareness and knowledge all about international property ambassador. So before I proceed, I would like to introduce this guy that I'm so grateful that he's been a part of our team because he has been in the knowledge of real estate, if I could say so. Most of the technicalities he's already aware of this, and he can actually give those methodologies and advices when it comes to real estate. So for me to proceed, I would like to acknowledge, of course, Sir Donnie Recto, all the way from Laguna. Sir Donnie, good evening.
Good
How's
evening, everyone.
Laguna right now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sir Donnie. So, Sir Donnie, before I proceed, would you mind to share a little bit about your background when it comes to about yourself? What's your knowledge? A little bit of sharing lang po.
Yeah. I'm Donnie Recto from San Pablo, Laguna. I've
Mm.
been practicing real estate since 2012, almost 9 or 8 years.
Wow, that's a long
And
experience.
yes, I'm focusing on real estate, house and lot here in
Mm.
Laguna and also nearby towns here in
Mm.
our place in San Pablo. And then
Yeah.
before I offering, I also giving advice to those people who in need of what they want to buy, like real estate. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Sir Donnie, for sharing your wonderful experience with us. So, as I proceed with our discussion of tonight, brother. So, basically, how did you get to know all about Mega World International?
I've been introduced to Mega World International because of my aunt, Sally Banzuela. She's now in Italy, working there.
Mm.
Before she bought a unit in Mega World, that's why she want to introduce me, and
Wow.
the opportunity is great in
Mm.
selling the property of my.
Mm. Thank you to know that, Sir Donnie. So, do you have any insights or inputs, Sir Kekidasa, for our discussion? What's your impression, perhaps?
None naman Sir Jules, just listening lang.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Kenchi. for your wonderful input. I'm just kidding. I know later on you're gonna speak a lot of your knowledge and experience when it comes to real estate. Kasi nga nakaka-impress din ang background ng batang ito. So, as to proceed, Sir Donnie, um, first, I wanted to know, after you have been involved and you have been introduced by our Ate Sally Recto all the way from Italy, what's the later step that she had informed you? Is there any particular or other privileges apart from investing? Is there any training ba na
Yeah.
may na-offer sa'yo about MegaWork? And what is that?
Actually, there is a lot of trainings, seminars also that Mega World is giving, so that the IPA, the International Property Ambassador, will be knowledgeable on the product they are selling, their company that they representing. There's almost every week or every other day, I believe, the seminars and training they're conducting.
Okay, so yeah, just like what we're trying to say in here, guys, apart from selling, and we are not just limited ourselves when it comes to offering or investment, we are also a part of our continuous development and this training and seminar which is being given free sa ating mga international property ambassador na magkaroon ng isang pribilehiyo na magkaroon ng bagong karunungan at kaalaman pagdating sa real estate, di ba? We are trying to educate and impose awareness that it's not possible for us to have our own dream fulfilled someday. So thank you for that. And based on your experience, Sir Donnie, if you don't mind, what are the things that you had learned so far becoming an international property ambassador? Uh, is there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Right now, I'm experiencing the information of the Mega World is easily accessible through online. But before, in the other developer, I need to call them to ask them if this unit or this property is still available. But right now, the system of the Mega World is currently very good right now. Very accessible.
Yeah, yeah. Diba? When you started, you have been given several access on our system that you can actually have all the marketing materials. You have been guided thoroughly. We also have our own inventory. That's the advantage of being an international property ambassador, to have the accessibility and checking all the database of our inventory and prices. Diba? Madali na tayong makapagpaliwanag sa ating mga future prospect investors someday.
And not
So,
only that,
Sir
Sir
Donnie,
Jules,
yeah.
because of for example that I'm here in Laguna but the person is asking the property elsewhere like in Manila, in Cebu, in Davao, I can easily access that information to the Mega World hub.
Yeah. We have the TBD and of course the agent hub, diba, na napaka-accessible. We don't have to think and it's less hassle na whatever time it is, we can actually provide those kind of information to them. So, Sir Donnie, out of curiosity lang naman na, based on your experience out of almost 10 years, and that's kind of impressive. Are there any challenges? I guess it's just normal naman, di ba, na magkaroon ng challenges. And what are those challenges and how you overcome it, being knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of industry?
For me, the most challenging time is this time of pandemic. Currently, the market is outside the Philippines. All the OFW is inquiring about our property here in the Philippines. But mostly the Filipino here in the Philippines are not focusing on real estate right now. They are focusing on surviving every day. That's why this is a timely experience or thing to me that I'm getting involved in IPA, the International Property Ambassador, because of the inquiry of our OFW trying to buy or trying to invest in real estate.
Okay, as to proceed, Sir Donnie, why of all the industry, why you had selected real estate? Diba, ang dami namang industry, bakit real estate yung napasukan mo?
Real estate kasi is you can do anything anytime You can access the information anywhere if you have internet connection. And then also, real estate is ikaw ang magdidictate ng kita mo. Because if kung masipag ka, you are following up the potential customer, nasa sa'yo yung paglaki ng kikitain mo. That's why I want to be here in real estate.
Yeah, thank you for your inputs, wonderful insights, Sir Donnie. Actually, I'm so thankful as well that in spite of pandemic, we can still also earn even the 6 digits or 7 digits at the convenience of our home, diba? Why are we have to squander our time watching social media or endless nonsensical matters rather than focusing on what we can do, and that is to earn in the convenience of our home with our choose of our own time, di ba, Sir Kenji? Kaya nga sabi ko kay Sir Kenji, he's so fortunate to be involved on this kind of real estate at early age that we should have done, and sana natutunan halos ng majority ng not only Filipinos but with the other foreign nationality, because they are also welcome to be a part of International Property Ambassador. So, Sir Donnie, before I close this discussion, do you have any uh, piece of advice, the best advice that you can give to everyone when it comes to real estate or anything?
Yun lang din naman. Ang puhunan lang talaga sa real estate is the information. Wala kang ibang gagastusin dito. Basta you have the access to all the information about the project, the development, turnover, the sample computation. Yun, pwede mo na siya ibenta. Hindi kagaya ng ibang industry. You have to go to work, physically going to the office, doing work for them, to the company. But here, we're just giving information about the project, and that's it. If the client like the project, then you have a sale. Yeah, simple as that.
So, as per the last word, actually, you can actually recommend this kind of career professional. And as a matter of fact, this is already included in the curriculum, diba, sa college. If I may not mistaken, there's a particular course na related to real estate. And if we have only learned this at very young age, we should have taken this kind of profession, kasi grabe talaga ang industry ng real estate and property selling, di ba? So, thank you, Sir Donnie, for your wonderful messages, and maraming salamat po sa ating mga guests and participants. Once again to Sir Kenji Dasa.
Okay, Sir Jules, if you don't mind po, no, I will just share some insight with my experience with Mega World din. Okay? So first, before I start, good evening po, Sir Julius from Philippines, and good afternoon kung nasan man tayong part ng mundo, no? So experience ko lang, talking about my experience, I came from Mega World local. Mega World at the Fort. I started back 2019. I think I was 22 years old during that time. 24 pa lang po ako. And as a young salesperson or salesman, no, I really learned a lot from my previous managers, from my previous division head. And the very first thing that I have learned is how to embrace rejections. Syempre we are in sales. So we eat rejections for breakfast, dinner, lunch. Andyan na yan, rejections natin. Yung rejections from the clients. And I chose real estate then, specifically or particularly with Mega World. Kasi nga, hindi lang, it's more of the commissions eh. It's also yung character development, yung self, for the betterment of ourselves, diba? As we deal with different clients, different types of clients, may Filipino, may foreigners. So ayun siya. It's really it's very fulfilling, no? And I am also lucky to be part of this team, yung mga well-driven, yung mga well experienced. And as medyo fresh sa international, ako as a medyo fresh pasok sa Mega World International, I'm looking forward also to learn more experiences yung mga ahead sa akin, yung mga, lalo si Sir Donnie, almost 8 to 10 years na siya sa real estate. And then yung iba nating heads dito, si Miss Bem, si Miss Cecil, Sir Jules, diba? And ayun lang, I'm looking forward to learn more things, no, as we go, as we proceed, no. Ayun lang naman, guys. Just sharing my
Thank you, Sir
insights.
Kenji. Yeah. Thank you for your wonderful insights. At dami din naming learn from you at a very young age. And Ma'am Cecil, Ma'am Jaisel, Sir Ona, together with our Vice President, Ms. Pems Aspirilla. And before I close this session, I would like to say congratulations to Mega World, of course, as a part of our 12 Asia CEO Award. We had attained the Top Employer of the Year 2021 for the Mega World Circle of Excellence. So we should be proud and we must be proud of Mega World International. And that will be all. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sir Donnie. Thank you.